Welcome to Golden Flame Star. In the world of the classic West, the line between hero and villain is as thin as a hangman's rope. If you've ever stayed up late for the vibrant Technicolor dreams of Arlene Dahl, or shared in the endless adventures of Lex Barker, this video is for you. Let's take a nostalgic journey through the canyon of time to celebrate the towering legends who made the Western frontier a symbol of eternal cinematic glory. Mary Ann Cope was often seen as a Madonna-like presence of the Western frontier, radiant, composed, yet quietly resilient among rough gunfighters. She starred in A Fistful of Dollars, the film that launched the spaghetti Western era and carried her fame beyond Germany. In 1971, she left acting at its peak to become a physician. Now 94, her story remains deeply inspiring across generations. Felicia Farr became Delmer Daves's quiet muse, and she won hearts as Emmy, the melancholy, romantic saloon girl whose sadness feels deeper than the dialogue. Off-screen, she married legendary leading man Jack Lemmon and later chose a far more private life away from Hollywood noise. Now 93, she's long retired, remembered for soft-spoken beauty, emotional restraint, and that unforgettable, wistful presence in classic Western storytelling. Bruce Dern, often remembered as one of the most hated villains in the Western frontier on screen, built a fierce reputation playing unsettling and morally jagged characters. He shocked audiences as the man who led John Wayne's character in The Cowboys, one of the genre's most infamous moments. Now 89, Dern still carries that wiry intensity, appearing in modern films like Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Clint Eastwood is often seen as the soul of the Western genre and one of its greatest cultural icons. Through Sergio Leone's Dollar Trilogy, From A Fistful of Dollars to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, he redefined the cowboy as a dusty, hard-edged wanderer rather than a polished hero. Now 95, he still works tirelessly, proving his influence remains truly timeless. John Grease entered films at just 11, credited as John Francis, playing Horace Greeley Allen in the Western Penny. He later earned praise for thoughtful, character-driven performances in films like Four Eyes and Six Guns and September Dawn. Now 68, he stands as a living bridge between the fading golden age of Westerns and the evolving landscape of modern cinema. Eli Wallach is forever Tuco in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, a performance bursting with humor, cunning, and restless life. Trained at the Actors Studio, he brought modern psychological acting into Western roles, making outlaws feel layered, human, and unpredictable, not just men who shoot. With a career spanning over 60 years across stage and screen, Wallach died at 98, leaving a legacy of fearless, unforgettable character work. Pierre Brice became a German screen legend as Winnetou, the noble Apache chief, and the closest on-screen partner to Lex Barker throughout the beloved Karl May films. Though French by birth, he was embraced across Europe, turning Winnetou into a childhood hero for generations. He lived a mostly private life later on and died at 86, leaving a legacy of friendship, honor, and classic adventure cinema. Marie Versini brought luminous beauty, expressive eyes, and quiet strength to European Westerns, especially in the popular Winnetou films of the 1960s. As the gentle yet courageous native heroine in Shot Sky, she became one of the most beloved faces of the genre. She passed away at 81, remembered for grace, warmth, and a timeless presence in classic Western adventure cinema. Karen Dor was more than a famous Bond girl. She became a beloved presence in the legendary European Winnetou westerns. Often appearing alongside stars Lex Barker and Pierre Brice, she left a lasting impression as Ribanna, Winnetou's great love. Her striking beauty and poised intensity helped define the romantic spirit of the series. She died at 79, remembered for elegant screen presence and commanding allure. Arlene Dahl was one of Hollywood's most radiant Technicolor redheads, known for portraying elegant, alluring women even in rugged Western settings. She shone in films like Ambush and The Outriders, bringing glamour to frontier stories. As film roles slowed, she moved into writing, beauty ventures, and occasional television appearances. She died at 96, remembered as a star who turned style into a lasting second carry. Rhonda Fleming, often called the Queen of Technicolor, dazzled audiences with fiery red hair and striking blue eyes. A skilled horseback rider, she often performed her own action scenes, portraying spirited, independent Western women in films like Gunfight at the OK Corral. As the industry changed, she stepped back from steady acting and focused more on private life and charitable causes. She died at 97, remembered as pure golden-era glamour in living color. Charlton Heston was globally famous for epic roles like Moses and Ben-Hur, yet he also left a strong mark on the Western genre with his commanding presence and powerful voice. From Pony Express to The Big Country and Major Dundee, he brought dignity and intensity to frontier heroes. He died at 84, leaving a legacy of larger-than-life performances that defined classic cinema grandeur. Eve Brent was more than a Jane of the jungle. She became a familiar face in tough, character-driven westerns. She worked with bold directors and appeared in films like 40 Guns and later The White Buffalo, bringing grit and intelligence to frontier stories. After a career spanning 6 decades, she died at 81, remembered as a dedicated actress of classic adventure cinema. With his striking bald head and piercing gaze, Yul Brynner redefined the Western hero as the black-clad leader in The Magnificent Seven. He brought an unmatched air of authority and stoic intensity to the frontier. Passing away at 65, he remains remembered as an indelible icon of cinematic power and mystery, from noble protectors to chilling robotic gunslingers. Burt Lancaster was the athletic powerhouse of classic cinema, an ex-acrobat whose physical presence made him one of Hollywood's most magnetic leading men. He became a towering figure in American westerns, unforgettable as Wyatt Earp in Gunfight at the OK Corral and later in the acclaimed The Professionals. He died at 80, leaving a legacy of bold charisma and one of Hollywood's most respected careers. Stuart Granger was the definition of suave adventure, an elegant leading man built for swashbuckling thrills like King Solomon's Mines. He rose in British cinema, then became a Hollywood favorite for rugged epics and romantic danger. Later, he eased into TV and selective roles, living quietly in Southern California. Granger died at 80, remembered for effortless charisma and classic escapist cinema. With his striking blue eyes and heroic persona, Jeffrey Hunter became a Western legend through his powerful role in The Searchers. His portrayal of Martin Pauly provided a perfect, human balance to John Wayne's rugged intensity. Passing away at 42, he remains deeply missed as a talented actor who helped define the golden age of frontier storytelling. Lee Van Cleef was the master of the steely stare, a face that could threaten, judge, and hypnotize without saying a word. He became an international spaghetti western titan as Colonel Mortimer in For a Few Dollars More, turning quiet precision into pure screen electricity. From there, his sharp profile defined an entire genre's cool menace. He died at 64, remembered as Western cinema's ultimate eyeside legend. A former Tarzan, Lex Barker became a legendary figure in European westerns as the noble Old Shatterhand. Starring alongside Pierre Brice and Karen Dor, he captured the hearts of millions with his heroic charm. Passing away at 54, he remains an enduring symbol of the frontier's adventurous spirit, bridging the gap between Hollywood and international cinema. Guy Williams became the definitive TV Zorro, bringing a romantic, heroic grace to masked Avenger storytelling. That charming national hero aura followed him through other adventure roles, too. Later, he stepped away from U.S. stardom and lived for years in Argentina, where fans embraced him deeply. He died at 65, remembered as a timeless symbol of swashbuckling elegance. As the definitive Tarzan, Johnny Weissmuller set the gold standard for Hollywood action icons with his legendary physical presence. Though primarily a jungle hero, his athletic legacy paved the way for future Western stars like Lex Barker. Passing away at 79, he remains a monumental figure whose influence bridged the era of jungle adventures and the rugged frontier of Western cinema. Leora Dana was a Broadway-trained powerhouse who brought calm authority and real psychological depth to every role. In 3:10 to Yuma, she played Alice Evans, the hardworking, strong wife whose steady presence becomes the story's moral compass. Without stealing the spotlight, she anchors the hero's resolve, making his choice feel earned and human. Dana died at 60, remembered as pure craft over flash. Glenn Ford had a rare kind of strength, quiet, dependable, and deeply human, whether in noir shadows or rugged Western light. From Gilda to Blackboard Jungle, he made integrity feel cinematic, never needing to shout for attention. He died at 90, leaving a legacy of steady masculinity softened by heart, a true icon of Hollywood's golden age. James Arness became the steady heartbeat of the American West, riding as Marshal Matt Dillon on Gunsmoke for 2 decades. His calm authority and towering presence made him feel like a national landmark of television. He died at 88, remembered as the face of frontier justice and primetime comfort, leaving an indelible legacy as a true hero of the screen. Jason Robards brought thunder and tenderness to the screen, a master of wounded dignity. A giant of stage and film, he won 2 Oscars and made every role feel like a lived confession, from westerns to literary drama. He died at 78, leaving behind a legacy of raw, intelligent power that continues to define excellence in American acting today. Amanda Blake brought warmth and wit to the frontier, making Miss Kitty more than just a love interest. She was the true soul of Gunsmoke. Her unique charm gave the series heart, balancing toughness with tenderness in every glance. She died at 60, yet her legacy still glows brightly in classic television's most beloved and iconic frontier saloon. Aldo Giuffre brought warmth, wit, and Italian soul to every role, often stealing scenes with effortless humanity. Beloved in theater and film, He gained worldwide recognition as the quick-thinking consigliere in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. He died at 84, leaving behind the glow of a performer who made humor feel like heart. Lloyd Bridges moved effortlessly from gritty films to iconic television, turning adventure into weekly appointment viewing. Best known for Sea Hunt and more than 150 feature films, he also became the proud patriarch of an acting dynasty. Lloyd Bridges. He passed away at the age of 85, celebrated for work ethic, versatility, and timeless screen vitality. Dean Martin made cool look effortless, part singer, part comic, part movie star, always gliding through the frame like music. With Rat Pack legend, hit records, and a long-running TV variety show, he mastered entertainment as a lifestyle. He died at 78, remembered for turning charm into an art form that never went out of style. Ricky Nelson grew up in America's living room in and Oppos, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, then became a rock and roll heartthrob whose voice defined a generation. Hits like Hello Mary Lou and his Ozzie and Harriet fame made him both teen idol and real musician. His life ended at 45, leaving a legacy that still sounds like youth, heartbreak, and open highway. Van Heflin carried a grounded intensity that made every scene feel lived in, from Johnny Eager to Western landmarks like Shane and 3:10 to Yuma. An Oscar winner for Best Supporting Actor, he balanced toughness with weary moral clarity. He was gone at 62, yet his performances remain like honest American cinema carved in stone. Strother Martin could steal a scene with a look, a drawl, or one perfectly timed line. From Cool Hand Luke to a gallery of unforgettable character roles, he gave American cinema its most recognizable face of authority and irritation. His life ended at 61, yet his performances still crackle with dark humor and a unique, timelessly captivating screen energy. Warren Beatty was Hollywood's ultimate heartthrob, a magnetic rebel with movie star danger in his smile. Bonnie and Clyde made him the face of a bolder era, mixing romance with outlaw edge. At 88, the Oscar-winning filmmaker behind Reds remains a legend of charisma, ambition, and timeless cinematic swagger, defining an entire generation of silver screen greatness. Mel Brooks, the genius director and comedian behind Blazing Saddles and The Producers, has carried laughter across nearly a full century with tireless energy. In early 2026, at 99, he drew fresh attention as HBO released the two-part documentary Mel Brooks, The 99-Year-Old Man, a heartfelt tribute to one of Hollywood's last living legends of comedy. Fabian Forte rose as a cinematic teen idol, starring in hits like Hound Dog Man. His baby-faced charm and pop swagger captured rock and roll rebellion through a friendly lens. Now 82, with silver hair and a softer frame, he remains a living time capsule of 1950s fame, embodying the nostalgic legacy of a Hollywood heartthrob. Cliff Richard became a British teen idol on screen, starring in the musical film The Young Ones and a run of popular early 60s movie vehicles like Summer Holiday. His clean-cut charm brought rock and roll swagger with a wholesome UK polish. Now 85, he remains an enduring icon, an essential face of that era's cinema pop crossover. Jeff Goldblum has a singular kind of charm, Intelligent, effortlessly cool, and delightfully eccentric. He first began turning heads in the 1970s, then became a distinctly magnetic icon after The Fly, 1986. Now 73, with silver hair and that trademark playful cadence, he still feels unpredictable in the best way, like a star you can't look away from. Christopher Lambert became a global name with his soulful, deep-set eyes in Greystoke, the legend of Tarzan and his rugged, romantic edge in the classic Highlander. With that unmistakable intensity and a quiet, mysterious presence, he never needed flashy lines to stand out. Now 68, his screen aura still feels iconic and unforgettable. Viggo Mortensen first caught attention in the mid-1980s as a striking, quietly intense leading man, beginning with his role in Witness. Long before he became a king in The Lord of the Rings, he had that rare, rugged elegance, steady eyes, sharp features, and a thoughtful presence that lingered after each scene. Now 68, he's always felt like a star built for legends. Dennis Quaid is known for his signature smirk and a rugged, all-American confidence that made him a standout leading man. With his athletic, weathered charm in films like The Right Stuff and Inner Space, he brought a restless energy audiences couldn't ignore. Now 71, even as the years have added lines and gravity, that easy charisma still comes through. Ted Danson became a TV sweetheart as the smooth, charming bartender Sam Malone on Cheers, starting in 1982. With his tall frame, confident smile, and effortless timing, he made the bar feel like a second home for millions of viewers. Now 78, he still carries that relaxed charisma, proof that some stars don't fade, they simply grow more familiar. Eric Estrada became a TV icon as Ponch on Chips, flashing a bright smile, thick hair, and heroic swagger. His charm made Law & Order feel like pop culture fun, turning the uniform into pure primetime cool. Now 76, with a fuller frame and softer lines, he still carries that friendly star aura, an enduring emblem of classic television charm. Kevin Costner represents the classic American aesthetic, calm, upright, and romantic, famed for a less is more acting style that focuses on expressive eyes and a powerful physical presence. From Dances with Wolves to modern Western drama. Now 71, he maintains his powerful tough guy status, notably through his strong resurgence as John Dutton in the hit series Yellowstone. Ralph Macchio is the legendary and Apo's, the Karate Kid, and Apo's. His youthful looks and sincerity made him a teen idol of the 1980s. His youthful face looked gentle, but his characters carried steel. Now 64, with fuller lines and a calmer aura, he feels more mentor than student. Yet that determined spark still reads clearly on camera. John Stamos became an 80s to 90s heartthrob with thick dark hair, a bright grin, and effortless cool on TV. His appeal always mixed rock star swagger with leading man warmth, making even small moments feel flirtatious. Now 62, with more silver and deeper smile lines, he looks seasoned, yet that romantic, playful charisma still lands instantly for fans. The ultimate 80s and Apo's, Bad Boy and Apo's. In The Outsiders and Rumble Fish, Matt Dillon was a permanent fixture on teenage girls and Apo's walls. His brooding eyes and streetwise edge carried a natural danger, cool, quiet, and unpredictable, like trouble waiting nearby. Now 61, that same intense, soulful presence still feels like the essence of classic American rebellion. In the 1980s, Charlie Sheen was one of Hollywood's brightest young stars, possessing handsome looks, masculinity, and natural talent. He later became television's highest-paid actor in 2.5 Men. Now 60, he is remembered as an icon of rebellion, having overcome numerous personal turmoils to secure his place in American pop culture history. Mel Gibson rose as a premier heartthrob, starring in the legendary Mad Max. His intense gaze and rugged charisma captured a fierce, untamed rebellion that defined 1980s stardom. Now 70, with a silver beard and weathered features, he remains a powerful time capsule of Hollywood's golden era, reflecting a complex legacy of immense talent and defiance. Tom Cruise rose as a premier heartthrob, starring in the legendary Top Gun. His dazzling smile and relentless energy captured a daring, high-octane rebellion that redefined global stardom. Now 63, still performing his own death-defying stunts, he remains a living time capsule of Hollywood's ambition, embodying the enduring legacy of the ultimate cinema icon. Brad Pitt rose as a premier heartthrob, starring in the cult classic Thelma and Louise. His golden looks and effortless cool captured a modern, drifting rebellion that redefined 1990s stardom. Now 62, with a sophisticated, weathered grace, he remains a living time capsule of Hollywood's allure, embodying the enduring legacy of a true cinematic icon. Johnny Depp's sly charm and strange, magnetic beauty made him the ultimate shapeshifter, from Edward Scissorhands to Captain Jack Sparrow, that redefined 1990s stardom. Now 62, with a bohemian, weathered grace, he remains a captivating time capsule of Hollywood's artistry, embodying the enduring legacy of cinema's ultimate chameleon. Keanu Reeves' quiet warmth and cool, minimalist presence made him iconic in The Matrix and later as the relentless John Wick. Now 61, with longer hair, a fuller beard, and gentler lines, he feels more grounded than ever. Yet the same humble mystique remains. Even today, he carries that rare kind of stardom that never needs to shout. Rob Lowe's sharp jawline and boyish confidence made him a Brat Pack heartthrob and a lasting TV leading man. Over time, his image shifted from reckless youth to polished, self-aware storyteller with comic timing. Now 61, he looks more refined and composed, yet the same quick charm and bright-eyed mischief still light up every scene. Emilio Estevez helped define 80s rebellion with sharp energy and earnest intensity, especially in The Breakfast Club. His younger look was all wiry confidence and defiant humor, the kid who challenged rules without losing heart. Now 63, he appears calmer and more reflective, yet his screen presence still carries that outsider spirit, thoughtful, human, and quietly bold. Judd Nelson's clenched jaw intensity and fearless sneer made him a signature rebel of 80s cinema. He brought raw anger and surprising vulnerability to roles that refused to behave, daring audiences to look closer. Now 66, with deeper lines and a quieter energy, he looks worlds away from his younger self, yet the defiant edge still lingers. Andrew McCarthy's soft features and searching eyes made him the sensitive heart of Brat pack-era stories. He played rebels who didn't punch walls. They overthought the world, felt too much, and still stepped forward. Now 63, he looks more understated and seasoned, carrying a reflective calm that fits his mature, thoughtful screen work today. C. Thomas Howell became an 80s youth icon through The Outsiders, with a sincere face that made teen turmoil feel real. His early screen vibe was earnest, brave, and slightly vulnerable, rebellion without the swagger. Now 59, with sharper lines and a steadier presence, he's grown into a seasoned character actor, still carrying that grounded warmth. Josh Brolin built a second act on tough, weathered authority, evolving from youthful roles into modern grit. His screen energy is grounded and physical, the kind of rebel who doesn't pose. He endures and strikes. Now 57, with a heavier jaw and deeper lines, he looks more rugged than ever, and his intensity still lands like a punch. Matthew Broderick defined clever rebellion as Ferris Bueller, turning skipping school into an art form. His charm was light, witty, and effortless, proof a rebel could win with brains instead of brawn. Now 63, with grayer hair and gentler features, he feels more classic than mischievous, yet that bright, boyish sparkle still shows on screen. Christian Slater's smoky voice and sharp-eyed intensity made him the signature rebel of late 80s and 90s cult cinema. He carried a dangerous, sarcastic cool that felt like a wink and a threat at once. Now 56, his face is more lined and rugged, but the same edgy charisma remains, refined into a confident, seasoned presence. Kiefer Sutherland's lean intensity and haunted stare made him a natural outsider, from Stand By Me to his later action hero era. He brings a restless edge, controlled, but always close to the fuse. Now 59, his features are more weathered and his aura more serious, yet that steely, unpredictable cool still defines his presence. Thank you for watching. From dusty frontier towns to legendary gunfights under endless desert skies, these Western stars shaped a genre that still echoes through cinema today. Some rode into the sunset decades ago, while others remain living links to that golden era of storytelling. Their courage, grit, and unforgettable screen presence turned simple tales of the frontier into timeless legends. If one of these names brought back a favorite memory, share it in the comments. And subscribe for more journeys into classic film history.